So Greedfall came out a couple months ago to positive reviews. People have been saying, whoa, it's like a Bioware game, but good. And I thought, oh shit, for real? I like good Bioware games. I later found out it was developed by Spiders. Damn, I wonder what they made in the past. Huh, these games look familiar. Then I remembered. You know those games you see on Steam that are on sale every so often for cheap? They look interesting, but then you see the user reviews and thought, no thank you, and move on with your day. They were the ones. Have they finally made a legit good game instead of a janky one? I don't know, I haven't played it, but I was finally curious enough to buy the previous 3 games on sale. Mars Warlogs, Bound by Flame, and the Technomancer. Let's give them a shot, starting with Mars Warlogs. And hopefully when I finish them all, Greedfall will be cheap enough for my broke ass to afford. The game starts off on Mars with Innocence, a soldier who got captured and transported to a POW camp. He monologues about becoming a soldier and making his parents proud and shit, then gets attacked by a fat man rapist hunting for boy pussy. Yep, we start off with prison rape. Well, that's all folks, see you next time, rest in peace Innocence boy hole. Fortunately, Big Boy Roy is here to save the day by standing and not saying a word. Yep. Damn, he's trying a bit too hard to be cool, don't you think? I mean, that haircut though, and his voice.
It's history. Forget it. I wasn't gonna just stand here and watch him. How you doing?
If that's not badass, I don't know what is. After walking outside, we enter our first fight. It feels stiff. There's a normal attack, guard break, and a block. You're supposed to alternate between the normal and guard break to be more effective in combat, but I find dodging and hitting works better. Also, blocking is the greatest thing ever. When you attack, you auto-log on to the nearest enemy, which is annoying at times when you want to focus on a single enemy. There's a lock-on feature, but it makes your movements feel weird, and I can't for the love of ass tell why. It just does. My strategy is Dark Souls your way around the enemy and hit them as much as you can. After you beat Fatso, like literally that's his name, you can explore the prison. You can talk to people, collect materials, get side quests, and occasionally fight. The story is split into 3 chapters, each with its own location to explore. In the first chapter, you need to escape from prison to do some shit. What shit? I don't know. Roy didn't say the shit, so I don't know what the shit is. At least I don't remember him saying anything about his goals. Whatever, just like any other RPG, you walk around, talk to people, find stuff that will help you move forward, and kill some badmen. There's some quirky characters in this game, and coupled with the weird delivery of the dialogue sometimes, it's quite the sight to behold.
Yeah, okay, alright, you call alright. Your mama, full houses with aces in your face. Shit. Get them.
Stay there. I'll find another way to get out. See you in Shadow Lair. Now go!
They're going to kill him, aren't they? Yes, let's just make sure his sacrifice won't be for nothing.
I seriously don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's so bad, but it kept the smile on my face from going away, and that can't be bad, right? Anyway, you get everything you need, quickly cap the local Technomancer, who are these soldiers with tech powers, steal his glove, which gives you Technomancer powers now, and get the fuck out. Roy and Innocence escapes to Shadow Lair, where apparently something big went down after finding Innocence's house demolished by the Technomancers. Worried for Innocence's parents, they went to find the Resistance for help. Innocence joins the Resistance, but the leader tells Roy to fuck off. At the same time, Grant, a rogue chief from the Technomancers, made an offer with Roy to join him to take down the government. After some walking and kicking ass, Innocence gets caught by the government during a riot, and you have to save him. You can either get the Resistance or Grant to help you, but there's no incentive to go with any of them. Grant is probably scheming some shit, because of course he is, and the leader of the Resistance is an asshole. I chose the lesser of the 2 evils, and I thought it would work out. It didn't.
Innocence! Innocence!
When we got to the execution, we just watched as Innocence gets his innocent ass blasted by a big gun. Why? Roy could have used his powers to destroy every damn guard there. There aren't even that many. I've taken more guys at once in this game. Well, that didn't sound too good, but... And once he starts the assault, the other prisoners can also help. Like, there's no reason why Innocence had to die there. They even had the balls to insert a sad song in the background while he gets fucked by bullets. What were they even thinking? Oh, fuck it, just play Summer Tears.
I can feel certain.
At the final chapter, Roy goes to the Green Hope colony to prepare for the final assault against the Technomancers. Get the key to their HQ and I can't anymore. The story, it's ass. The dumb moments are making my dick limp. And when my dick goes limp, it means I can't fap to it. And when I can't fap to something, it means it's bad. I couldn't care about any characters in this game. Everything feels so rushed, like they didn't have time to actually make a legit RPG, so they just put what's expected in there and hope for the best. I didn't get a lot of interactions with my companions. You know, I'll talk about their feelings, goals, and when I do, it's the most basic shit. I didn't care. I couldn't, and that's a shame, because I really like this world. It's not generic sci-fi. Everything looks run down and dusty, which gave it a feel that there's history behind it, and I want to know more. It had potential, but it couldn't get there. My balls blue, bro. You got my balls blue. There are 4 companions that comes with you as you progress through the game. We have your boy Innocence. He's the most attached to a character you get in this game. Mary, the prison technomancer's slave girl person who's a bit slow. Like, she's dumb. Tenacity, the bounty hunter who was sent to kill you and apparently has a history with Roy. Judy or Devotion, depending on which side you're on. Judy is one of the leaders in the Resistance, and Devotion is the right-hand woman of Grant. One thing they all have in common is their shittiness in combat. They can fight for a minute, but then just gets gangbanged by the enemies. So they're more of a thug magnet than a helping hand. You can romance the women, but it's just take a look.
I want to be with you, truly.
You're not just saying that to save your own skin anymore. I've been hoping this would happen.
For the enemies, they're your everyday thugs, soldiers, technomancers, shrimp dog things, and moles. Thugs and soldiers are pretty straightforward to fight, but the others have quirks to them. Technomancers can use electric powers and explodes after you kill them, and the shrimp dogs can only be hurt if you attack them from the back. They add a little variety to the fights, and that's nice. The moles though, fuck the moles. They just jump at you and slash your ass with their clawing mole hands. And to make matters worse, they block so often and they have a lot of health. When they come at you in groups, you're fucked. Moments like these make me rethink my life a little. Was video games worth it? Should I sit here on my fat ass blinding my eyes in front of a monitor just to get ganged up by mole monsters from underground? The answer is yes. The graphics are good for the time. Sometimes the models are very rough and textures are low res, but that's to be expected from an old game. The animations look alright for the most part, except for the lip sync. It's terrible. It looks like lip sync from an anime where the mouse just goes up and down. It gives me hentai flashbacks. Like I said earlier, the combat is janky as hell. I pretty much just cheese my way through the fights by rolling, hitting occasionally, and use my electric technomancer powers. The fights are not fair at all, so it was a requirement to cheese it. Getting gangbanged is a common occurrence on Mars, so you gotta do what you gotta do. The side quests are basic. You talk to someone to do shit for them, go to a place, do the thing, and go back for a reward. None are particularly interesting, but they're there if you want to get your money's worth, I guess. You get to help prostitutes. That's worth it, right? Mars Warlogs is not a good game, but for some reason I couldn't stop playing it after I picked it up. It's janky and unpolished, but it has a certain charm to it. The interesting world, weird voice acting, and even the bad combat kept me entertained in a weird way. I can't hate this game. It was made by a team of less than 20 people. It's nuts how much they got done. They might have been over ambitious, but damn did they try. And I think that's what matters in life. Stay tuned for a hentai review. Not really though.